Hello everyone, it's Daphne and today I would like to show you my current set of nails. It occurred to me that a full month has passed and you didn't get to see my nails. In a moment I will tell you why that was, but for now let's take some time and listen to them. What happened is that I recently purchased another microphone because my Yeti Blue microphone was a nice microphone and it still is. The problem with it is that I had a difficult time synchronizing the audio output with the video that came from my DSLR camera, and that sometimes became so difficult to manage that I didn't film anymore. And you probably know that the more I film videos for YouTube, the more I realize that the essential thing is sound. Now, people can watch a video without perfect video quality and they would still find it acceptable as long as the sound is good. If you've been with me for a while, you know that my sound had many different steps and probably it's still going to have some more until I find a way to record in a room that is destined for that alone. That being said, there's a new microphone and there's a fairly new set of nails. Now on my left hand I have a red French manicure because I wanted to have red nails and I wanted a French manicure. It's pretty simple, on most fingers is the same, only on the middle finger I have a jewel. Actually I think I would have wanted more, but we ran out of time. You know how that happens. Whenever I go to the salon I stay too much and then other customers have to be present, and yeah, it kind of puts things in perspective. And on this accent ring finger I have 3 stones. One is a giant rhinestone like a Swarovski type, one is shaped like a heart, and one is a sort of a coral teardrop shape. And then I have some black and gold nail art. I'm really proud of this nail. I think it looks gorgeous. Probably if I had more time I would have wanted something similar on all my nails. Now on my left hand I have a chrome gold manicure. The chrome is applied straight over my Polygel that I have underneath, and I know many of you would like to see the undersides of the nails. Here they are. I hope you enjoy. This is how long my own natural nails are. You can see underneath, and as they grow they become more crooked, and that's why my nail tech Gabi files underneath all the time, so there is very little natural nail left. This is again one of my favorite manicures. When is my manicure not my favorite? I'm really enjoying the look of my nails, and of course I've been getting people staring at them all the time. You know how it is. Even the family of close friends still don't really understand what's up with me and my nails, how much I love nails, but nobody will ever understand me completely, right? So I got these nails done 3 months ago. This is the 3rd month that I'm wearing them. At first they were super long and I had that bet which I won, and then I went to Holland, and then I went back and I asked her to shorten them a bit, which she did. The product that she used is called Polygel. It's a mixture of gel and acryl with the benefits of both durability from acryl, flexibility, and ease of filing from gel. Also, because it is the type of product that cures in a lamp, it takes less time to cure. It also takes less time to prepare than acryl because it already comes in a prepared shape. It's a viscous substance. It is thicker than gel, and yeah, it takes a bit to mold, but I have to say I am pleased. For me, what's important is that I don't get lift at the cuticles. Some of you are asking what I do to keep my cuticles so good looking. I do absolutely zero. My nail tech takes care of my cuticles. I guess I was born with quite small cuticles. If that is a good thing, I have no idea. They're very sensitive. If the nail tech files too much over them, it becomes a big problem because they bleed, so that's not great. I can say that the only time that I do something to the cuticles is exactly after the nail tech is done, so once a month. She massages a bit of cuticle oil in them, and that's it. And if you ever see me make a video in which I massage oil, that's the only time I do it that month, and that's it. I guess, unlike other things, I was lucky to have very good cuticles. I know that some people, men or women, have very dry cuticles and they get bleeding and stuff because they keep picking at them. I am not like that. If I have a bit of a hangnail here on a corner, I will just use a pair of cuticle nippers and get rid of everything. How's the sound? Please tell me in the comments. Do you enjoy the sound? Let me take a sip of water. So about my months, because you like to hear my updates, they're not all super happy this time around. Exactly 2 days before I went to get the nails done, my cat Kyle was limping a bit. We were worried about him. Kyle is the white one. You should go and look on my Instagram, Cosmetic Snob. You will see that I post stories of my cats quite a bit. You don't see them so much in my feed, but you see them in the stories. And you will see them in my YouTube videos, of course, because they are everywhere right now. Ozzy is sleeping behind this paravan. He did his number earlier. So Kyle was limping. And then on the day when I went to get my nails done, my husband took him to the vet. He had an x-ray done. They could not establish that anything would be wrong. The vet's guess is that he jumped from a high point and landed a bit strange on one of the hind legs, which is strange because cats don't land on the hind legs, they land on the front. Well, it's been 3 weeks now and he's still limping. He's limping less, but he still is. The problem with a cat is, of course, you cannot ask them to sit still. They won't listen. They are worse than children. So my youngest cat, Floki, is suffering because Kyle was his companion. And they play together every morning. And now Floki is very active and bothering Ozzy, the oldest cat, who doesn't like other cats or people. He just likes us. So a bit of an agitation with all that, with Floki being too active and Kyle being a bit very, yeah, I feel sorry to see him walk like that because, he's my baby, of course. He's been my baby for 8 years now. But I do hope he's gonna be better. And this was Monday of that week, and on Monday I went to get my nails done. I think it was the 15th of May. The next morning at 8, my mother called me to say that my grandfather died. And yeah, these grandparents raised me, and yeah, it wasn't easy. Grandpa was 89. He had Alzheimer's disease. Life wasn't fun for him anymore. And yeah, I hope he's with the angels now and that he's better. Of course, Grandma is behind, and now she misses him, stuff. So it's not easy. So on the next day, that was Wednesday, my sister and I drove to my hometown, and my sister has a sprained ankle, which has been sprained for, since then, 3 weeks already. So I had to do all the shopping for the funeral. I had to drive relatives around, make myself useful, and of course having contact with all the relatives who didn't recognize me. Is it good? Is it bad? Nobody knew who the pretty girl with the foreign man was. My husband couldn't join me on the first day there because he was very busy working, and that's why I drove with my sister, but he came in his own car on the day of the funeral. Of course, it was super impressive, it was super sad. I preferred to make myself busy with the arrangements rather than sit in the church and mope around. Some of my cousins helped me. It was good. And one of the funny highlights was that my beige interior, beige leather SUV transported a huge pot of cast iron where the food was. They made 500, 600 sarmale. Sarmale is the stuffed cabbage rolls, so 500 of this size for the guests at the funeral, because that's how we do it in Romania. The community helped, all the neighbors came and helped prepare the sarmale. It was very impressive to see all the solidarity. It was nice, but yeah, at the end my car smelled like food. And of course I received numerous questions about the nails, and people asking whether I could make those sarmale, the wine leaves, the cabbage leaves. They also are made from wine leaves, if you like. I prefer those. And yeah, I answered that I know how to make the composition, but generally my husband rolls them. But to be honest, lately I have been dabbling with vegan food, so I don't eat something like that anymore. I did have a couple of them there at the funeral, out of respect for the ladies who cooked them, and they were delicious. And yeah, then we drove back home. In the meantime, one of my best friends gave birth to a very healthy baby boy, and I had to see her as well. And initially we had planned to go on that weekend, but because of the funeral we ended up going there earlier, and to see her exactly on the day that she was back from the hospital. Everything was great, and she's very happy now. But yeah, life. Her son was born. Meanwhile, my battery died. I hope that it recorded what was before. If you can hear something strange, that's Ozzy purring. I told you he was sleeping next to the behind the paravan, this pink thing, and now he's awake. Can you hear? Somehow, whenever I film, especially when I make ASMR videos with this very soothing voice that some people call sultry, he gets very needy and he wants all my attention. He always does that. Many videos have been interrupted by his purring. He is the sweetest. Can you show your face? Ozzy. Ozzy. Hi. Ozzy. You can see a tail. I rarely have a video without Ozzy being present, I know. Don't put your ass on the mouse. So yeah, I was telling you that death is also part of our experience and we have to embrace it, whether it's too early or welcome. We cannot choose that for ourselves. What we can choose is to enjoy every moment and have fun and be thankful for every day that we are alive. Just how I am thankful for your continuous support, and that's why I want to thank you for always being there for me and for always leaving the most beautiful comments. And some of you really impress me, make me smile, and I know I always say I'm gonna post more. I hope I will. By the way, I also started a blog. If you want to subscribe, it's going to be about beauty and fashion. It's cosmeticsnob.com. Ozzy is my most faithful subscriber, of course. Well, I think I'm going to end this on a positive note. I think that next week I'm going to get my nails done. So not this week. Not the first week of June, but the second one, to be almost on 28 days, 4 weeks. I still can go a bit. They are not that grown and they're still in good shape. That's great. My husband and I are planning for a road trip through Romania. I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna take more photos and post them on my website, on Instagram, on Facebook. You know where to find me, don't you? Well, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. It's been wonderful. Thank you for listening to me. And as always, please let me know what type of videos you want me to make so that I can cue them. I have a video of my cats in queue and perfume collection. And if you want to see how much a ragdoll cat has, here it is. All this goes in my food, in my makeup, on my clothes. If you have cats, you know what I'm talking about. Nevertheless, they're so sweet. Thank you for hanging out. I'm wishing you a wonderful day, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my video. Hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get updated as soon as I post something. Leave me a like, a comment, anything that goes through your mind. Bye bye.